Good evening. My name is James Burgum. I am the managing partner of gener8tor Ventures. We are a venture capital firm located in Fargo, North Dakota, with offices in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which we've appropriately dubbed Fargo East. About 6 or 7 years ago, I was, in a lot of ways, an entrepreneur like a lot of the folks that we're going to hear from today. The only difference is I didn't have any good ideas, so I became a venture capitalist. Over the last 6 years, or 7 years, I guess, we've been at this at gener8tor Ventures. One of the things I've learned that it's the business of venture investing is it's not really about venture capital, it's about human capital. And I have a fortunate opportunity here to introduce the first entrepreneur tonight. And this is an entrepreneur that we've had a chance to work with in one of our partner companies. And I've seen this entrepreneur go above and beyond time and time again. This is an individual that has given a lot, has sacrificed a lot for the success of a company and a dream and an opportunity to change and impact the world. And he's going to be doing it all over again here tonight. So with that, I'd like to introduce Evan Crothers and Docalytics.
Great. Thank you very much. Man. Thanks. Thank you very much for the introduction. And on behalf of the whole current gener8tor class, I'd like to thank all the gener8tor folk and all of you for being here today. So again, I'm Evan Crothers. I'm the CEO and founder of Docalytics, and I've been a lifelong technologist. I started programming somewhere around the age of 8, and I've worked for many different startups and growth companies at various stages. And one of my biggest passions in life is building beautiful, usable software for the marketplace and the enterprise. So again, I'm here today to talk to you about Docalytics. So marketing and sales organizations employ a lot of document-based collateral in their efforts. You know, the companies try to build generate new leads, build brand trust, and sell easier to those leads using a ton of documents. And they use a lot of different technologies to track what's happening in their social, mobile, and web presences, but the document space is highly underserved from technology. So companies employ things like white papers, ebooks, case studies, feature briefs, sell sheets, presentations, all document-based, but they have no way to know what any of this content is doing for their business, no way to track it, and no way to really get any measurable results from how they're delivering this content. Let me give you a little picture here. Also, this is an actual screenshot from IBM's website. This is the form required to download one of their white papers. I mean, this is 2013, and people are still relying on this archaic lead generation form technology to download this content. And there's got to be a better way. So to that end, we've developed Docalytics. So Docalytics empowers sales and marketing organizations with our cloud-based technology to give them ways to better leverage their document-based collateral to sell more and get new leads. So the main benefits of our platform first. We allow the companies to generate more new leads from their content. We have better lead generation technology than that traditional archaic lead form. We offer 5 to 10% on average qualified leads versus the traditional methods. Once they have those leads, we offer methods for them to sell easier to those leads. Imagine a case where a salesperson sends an outgoing link to a prospect, and they're notified when that person looks at it, what they've done, who they shared it with. Just a wealth of different technologies to help them sell better to their known leads. On the marketing side of things, we give companies a way to really understand how their content's working in the marketplace. You know, if it's engaging with customers, what isn't working, and how they can produce better content going forward for their business. So let me show you a picture here. This is a screenshot of one of our customers' websites. These are some white papers that they're using to generate new leads that they traditionally delivered with, fill out the form to download traditional lead generation. Now their customers can click to look right at the document, and it opens up the Docalytics platform with their content front and center. So this viewer platform works across web, mobile, and tablet environments and allows the lead to interact seamlessly in this experience without having to put up their information up front. And it tracks everything they're doing while they read. As they continue, it prompts them for an action needed to continue. And this is where our lead generation technology comes into play. At this point, the person's built some trust with the brand. They've engaged with the content. They're able to self-qualify themselves as actually being interested in the brand and the content when they put their information in here. And this can be customized and done progressively as they're reading. So once we capture that information about the person through the inbound or the outbound content, we offer this lead engagement report here. And this is for Seth Davis, who came in, viewed a few different pieces of content, had some social sharing, some different levels of engagement. And we take all those disparate data points and calculate algorithmically an engagement score, which on a 10 scale at a glance offers an organization a way to see if a lead's exhibiting buying signals, if they're doing repeat views and activity that will prompt you to want to have outreach to them immediately, or that they're worth reaching out to and spending more time on versus those leads that aren't engaging. If we look even deeper here in more detail, this is an individual engagement report for Seth. He looked at multiple different slides. You can see the time on each page, lead generation activity, social sharing. And we go so far as to track mouse cursor position, which has up to an 80% correlation to eye position in many cases, which allows us to produce these granular heat density maps. So imagine as a salesperson, traditionally you might get a new lead who came in through a white paper, and you might have their form information, traditionally. But now you can say, all right, Seth spent a lot of time in this document, particularly on page 3, looking at this third column, which is about population health management outcomes. So I, as a salesperson, have the insights now to be able to follow up without using a template or canned response, and I can tailor my outreach specifically to what I know Seth is interested in. Now this is a screenshot of what we call our content insight engine. And this is Google Analytics-esque 10,000-foot view of how your content is performing in your marketplace. So as a marketer, I can see user behavior, trends, social sharing across different networks, and a page by page, what is and isn't capturing users' attention to determine what kind of content is going to better resonate across my reader base. Now, sales and marketing folks use a lot of disparate systems already. I'm sure most of these are familiar to you. Marketing automation, CRMs, analytics suites. And we integrate with all of these to take that extra level of data we're providing and put it into their existing processes and methods they're already using. And we're really unique in this regard because most of our competition does not integrate on the social or integration level. We're also leveraging things like app exchanges, preferred vendor lists, different methods that these companies provide for us to get immediate penetration and distribution to their existing customer base, which in essence is our ideal customers. So our software is a software as a service offering. We host everything on-premise in our cloud system, nothing for our customers to install. And our enterprise packages are billed annually between $4,000 and $120,000, depending on custom service needs, integration levels, and usage requirements. And we offer some required initial upfront training to make sure that our customers understand the system fully, know the features available, and are set up to really get value and success from their investment. So here's an example. This is one of our newest enterprise customers, New England Journal of Medicine. They came in through an organic lead generation technique that we did on LinkedIn. Time to sale was under 30 days in the enterprise, which is great. And they're positioned within one business unit initially, but they're set up to expand to what we think is easily going to be a $150,000 a year revenue partner within 2 years' time. And this is a scalable, repeatable process that we can do across a lot of the existing national brands we're working with. And we have a very large pipeline of more than this. And additionally, we're working with a lot of marketing organizations, and we're building out a really value-added reseller network for them to leverage to get a competitive advantage over their competition. So the team, I mentioned a bit about myself already. Next up, Ryan Morlock. He's our CTO. Ryan's got a master's in computer science. He's widely published in the technical space and has worked across a lot of different enterprise teams, most recently managing as a senior developer in Thomson Reuters. And I think I want to note here too at this point, me and Ryan built this system from the ground up in under 6 months. It's just a testament to the effort we were able to put in initially to get this with zero capital up and running and build a scalable enterprise platform. The third member here, Stephen Peck, is head of our sales and biz dev efforts. Stephen is a Cornell MBA who's worked across ME Solutions in Chicago. He was one of their 6th or 7th employees. He also worked as a Microsoft Health Vault, and most recently for WebMD, in charge of building new markets and business for their organization. Again, my name is Crothers. Enjoy the rest of the presentations, and I look forward to talking to all of you later tonight.